Rebels, welcome to Back's Attacks, and after a long road to 5,000 honor, I'm finally able to get into the arena and do some attacks in there. Been looking forward to this for a while. Now these attacks I don't promise are any good or noteworthy, but I'm just excited to be in the arena here. And so maybe when you get into your arena for the first time, you'll have a bit of an understanding of what's going on. So basically you're presented with 3 different offers here, an easy, medium, or hard. Those represent targets that are below you, near you, and well above you in honor. You get to scout each one if you like, and you have a total of 3 minutes to pick a base. After that, those 3 will reset, so if you don't see one you like, you can just exit out and go back and look at a new set of 3. So these are the first bases that I'm offered in the arena. Let's take a look at those. The easy one. It's a Stronghold 13, and I see the Insanity Tower right next to that. Let's try to find one with that if we can. And the medium one here is, oh, Stronghold 11. Alright. And there's no freeze towers that I can see on that. This is definitely a base we can take. It's 2 flame towers. And let's see, for this type of base I've been using Zalonia when there's no freeze challenge. Her ability to heal up the troops with the transfusion is just really strong. My Zalonia is not very high level yet, and so I do always start out with grabbing that extra mana at the beginning in order to cast the first spell. And we'll come in from the bottom just away from the spell towers. We'll have some catapults firing, but not a big deal. In fact, we'll be able to get right into the middle there without having to go through the walls. So we're using 2 soldiers along with the Mauler to typically break in the walls, Paladin and the Warden, and we'll just keep reusing that transfusion spell, and down it goes. Now in the arena, there's no gold, no rings, and so once you get the stronghold, you can stop there. And for every battle that you win, you get an arena chest. And I'm hopeful, though the odds are against me, of getting Zilla, the very special arena chest only ancient. I think that's a rare death ancient, but a lot of people love that, and her special ability on defense is amazing. She's the one who makes those insanity towers. So do we get Zilla on our first try? No, but 500,000 gold is really pretty nice. In fact, that maxed out our storages. And let's see, I think at this point we've done most of the upgrades for Stronghold level 11, and I'm just finally starting to catch up on walls a little bit. And actually there's a half off sale on walls this weekend, so hopefully you guys are getting able to take advantage of that. Alright, so I'm a little concerned, being Stronghold 11 and being very weak base compared to the other bases in the arena, that I will get knocked down and out of the arena quickly. And so my first night on here, I plan on doing a large number of attacks. We'll use some diamonds to get battle stones on that, and just keep going for a while. It took me a while to get into up to 5,000 in a push, and I don't want to have to do that again just yet. So we'll see how well Stronghold 11s do in the arena on defense. And I didn't know at this point, kind of a noob alert, there's actually little arrows to the right or left on these screens. If you look closely, see that left arrow and right arrow right in the middle, and so you can just rotate quickly between the difficulties. But this was my first time in the arena, and I did not know that yet. So I exited out, re-entered. It's a lot slower that way. You definitely just want to use the arrows. So this base, they're definitely inviting you to attack through all those thick line of defenses from the south. When you can get in through the north with maulers, that's a good way to go. And when not coming in sideways is the approach I like to take. Basically, if you can knock out that 1 or 2 anti-air unit that's off to the side of the stronghold, in this case it's a watchtower, then your dragon is easily able to snipe out the rest of the base. At that point, it doesn't even matter what's in the core. Insanity Tower, high-level defenses, doesn't matter. If you can take out the anti-air on one side of the stronghold, the dragon's going to be able to snipe out the rest. And down the watchtower goes, so I know victory is assured at this point. And because there's no gold to get, Doesn't matter how much the rest of the base I get. I only need to get the stronghold. So I kind of like seeing these kind of base defenses, and they're getting awfully common. When I'm doing it in multiplayer, I have a harder time getting both the stronghold and the gold, but in the arena, it's usually very good to see that. And if they don't have good anti-air near the stronghold, it's an easy victory. 10,000 Fire Primus. That is a nice find to see. I have heard there's some good rewards up here in the arena, so I'm glad to see that is playing out. And it is helpful just to look at the different difficulties. This is the hard one here. Sometimes you get very easy ones, sometimes you get hard ones, and they don't always match really what you would expect from the description. Stronghold 11 here on medium, that's not a difficult one. It's got the 2 freeze towers. So while we could use Alonia, I'd like to switch to 4 Veil to take on these bases. And we'll do that by hitting right into the freeze towers, since we're basically immune to that with our frost shield. Now, as a stronghold level 11, it's kind of embarrassing to say that when I see a stronghold 11, I'm like, oh, this is an easy one. And in fact, that is just the case in the arena. You really don't have any chance of defending at stronghold 11 or lower. But that's okay. To do well in the stronghold, basically, it's all about being active and doing well on your attacks and winning almost all of those. And since you get to pick what base you're attacking, and since you get to wait 3 minutes and try a different set if you don't like them, it's not too bad if you're careful. So pump that offense. Don't worry about being a little bit low level in your stronghold in order to have fun at the arena. So I'm really encouraged by what I'm seeing after just a few minutes in here. Alright, so here's a medium one with a Insanity Tower, but it's so far away from the stronghold that if I come from the north side, it's not even going to come into play. And without freeze towers playing any role on the base either, we're going to take Zalonia, and the funneling here won't be all that difficult. We could come either from the north or from the east. The walls are just easier to come through the east side there. In addition, once we knock out that watchtower, even if everything else goes south, my dragon's going to be able to knock out the stronghold. So that's something I definitely look out every time. And in fact, that's a good thing, because with that insanity spell, the troops are getting hammered kind of early there. Had they died quickly, the dragon still is my backup plan. All right, can we get Zilla on this one? Oh, 100 rings. That's good. I think now, with the tweaks in the arena, you can get 100, 250, or 500 rings. So that's real good. Also 500,000 or 750,000 gold. So very profitable to be up here. And I also love the recent tweak that every arena battle now only costs 1 battle stone. It used to be 2 for hard, 3 for medium, 4 for easy. Then they knocked 1 off the cost, so it was 1, 2, 3, and now it's just a flat 1 stone to get in there. Now, my fear on that was, well, if it costs just as little to attack an easy base, then everyone would be picking the easy base, and since on defense I would always be the easy base, that us low-level strongholds would get hurt a lot more than others. But I'm really not seeing that to be the case here. I'm getting attacked on defense, but right now I'm attacking more often than I'm defending, so that's pretty good. Haven't been finding any trouble staying in place just yet, anyway. Alright, so this is kind of cool. I really like the... oh, now look at this. Every once in a while, you will see a stronghold that's sitting out in the corner. They intentionally want to drop lower in honor in order to get easier bases to attack on their next time. So you will see this once in a while, and that's another reason why you always want to check out hard, medium, and easy, even if you're pretty sure you're going to end up hitting the easy base. And there's another 100 rings. Alright, and just where I'm at now, I'm at 5111 in the top 5,000. And it has a little bit more of information about the arena and how you can see the leaderboard. So, hope you like that, and tell me your story about getting to the arena. Thanks for watching.